Welcome to musicmoveit.com. Today I'm going to talk about how to get the press to give you either a write-up or a review of your album. So basically it's not too hard. It's not as hard as you may think. It's just all about being courteous, having a professional package to present to them, and always thanking them in the end. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. Now, I want to stress, never send any newspaper reviewer or magazine reviewer or even like a website reviewer, never send unsolicited material, meaning don't just send stuff off to them without contacting them first. The best thing to do is to send them an email or even call them on the phone and tell them the situation and say, look, I have a new CD coming out and I was wondering if I could send it to you for a possible review or a possible write-up. And most of them will be more than happy to do that for you. So it's real simple. Always let them know first. Then once you send it off, sometimes you could send it by mail, which is still preferred in my book. Or of course they have electronic press kits now, which is basically just everything's digital. You know, you send them the picture online, you send them your bio online, and then you send them like a link to your music or whatever. But the traditional way is to send a press kit, which is basically a folder with a picture of yourself. Usually it's like an 8x10 black and white with your name and website and record label or whatnot. I actually like the one right behind me, if you could see it. Then you also have a short bio in there. And sometimes people like to add like press clippings they've got in the past, things like that. And then, of course, a copy of your album. And you send that off in a package, mail it to them, they'll get it, and if they want to review it, they will. Or if they want to write up about it, they will. The electronic side is basically, like I said before, just the electronic version of a press kit. It's just like a photo you upload, your bio's there, and your music, like a link provided or just like sent to them through email. So whichever one you choose, or whichever one they prefer, that's what you do. Now, if you don't hear back from them right away, always follow up. Give them like a week after you think they've gotten it. And follow up, be nice, send them an email, give them a call, and be like, I was just checking on the status of the possible review or possible write-up of my album. And generally they'll tell you straight up if they're going to do it or not then. Now, another important thing is, if you get a review or write-up and it's negative, do not burn any bridges. If it's a negative review, I've gotten plenty negative reviews in my past. So if someone gives you a negative review or a write-up, still contact them after the article comes out and thank them. Regardless if it's positive or negative, always thank the person who wrote it. Because, for one, you'll stick out as being more professional in their mind. Two, these people work hard just like you do. I mean, they got to deal with tons of people wanting reviews and write-ups, and they have deadlines to meet as well, so they work hard. Sometimes it's nice to get a little appreciation. So just by thanking them, whether it's positive or negative, thank them. Say, I just want to take the time to thank you for giving me a write-up about my show or giving me a CD review or whatever. You don't even need to mention that it was positive or negative. Just thank them. Either send them a letter or send them an email or even a phone call if you want. That's very important. Do not burn bridges because you can use them again in the future and for your next album release, and they'll remember you because you thanked them, and they'll be more willing to work with you in the future. So that's the way you got to do it. So hopefully this helps. If you want more info and awesome tips about releasing an album, get the ebook. It's www.yourmusicrelease.com. You can visit it now. It's an instant download. You can read it, print it. You can read it on any platform, computer, Nook, Kindle, Apple products, Android products, whichever one you choose, and it's there for you. Check it out. Get it today. Also, subscribe to our YouTube page. Thank you. Talk to you soon.